Hello and welcome back to Speaking of Cricket. I'm your host Uday, and if you're new, like the podcast and follow the podcast wherever you're listening from. India, after their T20 World Cup, started off the New Zealand T20 International Series with a very tight and narrow win against the Black Caps and won the match by 5 wickets in the last over. India's first game under the leadership of Rohit Sharma and Rahul Dravid ended in a win, though not without some drama. Chasing 165 for the win, India were in command for three-fourths of the game but faltered in the death overs. New Zealand made a spirited comeback in the game but fell short eventually as the home side got the win with 2 balls and 5 wickets remaining. Earlier, the new India captain Rohit Sharma won the toss and opted to field first against New Zealand. Bhuvneshwar Kumar had been left out from the side after India's first match at the ICC Men's T20 World Cup when they tasted defeat against Pakistan. But after being brought back into the 11 in the home series, Bhuvneshwar fired immediately as he bowled Daryl Mitchell for a golden duck. After the early wicket loss, New Zealand managed a 109-run stand with Martin Guptill and Mark Chapman at the crease. Chapman reached his maiden half-century in style when he punished a full toss from Akshar Patel to mid-wicket for a six. This is Chapman's first half-century for Black Caps and his second half-century in T20 international cricket after scoring a 50 for Hong Kong. The visitors had laid the foundation for a big finish after they managed 110 in 13.1 overs. However, Ravichandran Ashwin's arrival to bowl his final over of the spell dented the flourish. Ashwin bowled the set Chapman for a fine innings of 63, followed by Glenn Phillips for a duck to finish with 2 for 23 in his 4 overs. Guptill too played an important hand of 70 of just 40 deliveries, smashing 3 fours and 4 sixes. On the first ball of the 18th over, Guptill tonked Deepak Chahar for a 98-meter 6. However, immediately on the next ball, Guptill was caught in the deep, mistiming to Shreyas Iyer. India then pulled back strongly, swinging the momentum in their favour as they conceded 20 runs in the final 3, setting themselves up for a chase of 165. In response, India got off to a flying start courtesy of Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul. The new Indian T20 international captain was in the mood as he smashed Trent Boult and Tim Southee for 2 fours and a 6 each to bring up the 50-run partnership inside 5 overs. The introduction of spin worked immediately for Tim Southee as Mitchell Santner struck off his very first ball with Rahul holding out in the deep. The spinners kept Rohit in check, not allowing him to score freely, but Suryakumar Yadav found the boundaries regularly, thus ensuring Rahul's wicket didn't derail the chase. The two batters particularly targeted Todd Astle, who went for 34 in his 3 overs. Rohit Sharma eventually got out 2 runs short of a well-deserved half-century as he fell for Trent Boult's slower short ball, mistiming the pull shot to short fine leg. Suryakumar Yadav continued to take the attack to the New Zealand bowlers, bringing up his third T20 international half-century in style, hitting Lockie Ferguson for a maximum. Boult brought New Zealand's hope alive with a wicket of Surya for 62. New Zealand turned the screws on India after the wicket, giving away just 11 runs in the next 2.2 overs to bring the equation down to 10 of the last over. With Astle going for runs, Southee turned to Daryl Mitchell to bowl the final over. Debutant Venkatesh Iyer, who came to the crease after the wicket of Shreyas Iyer, eased the nerves in the dugout with a 4 but fell trying to reverse sweep of the very next ball. A couple of wides in the final over from Mitchell helped the pressure and punt eventually got India across the finish line with a boundary. Even though India won that match, Rohit Sharma admitted that it was a hard fought victory and the youngsters will learn from the mistakes they have made. The second T20I will be played on 19th, that is this Friday, between these two sides. India are one up in the three match series and will look to win the series in the next match. That is all for today's episode. I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe, use masks, and vaccinate yourself whenever possible.